Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. It's yours truly, Likquidcash. I need it all out the stash, aka Money Making Mitch. Hide your bitch, the man, the myth. Y'all know what it is, man. It's a new episode. It's a new day. I'm shooting 3 episodes today. This particular day, I'm working non-stop all around the clock. I hope y'all appreciate the content I'm delivering to y'all. Listen, if you haven't signed up to the Patreon, what are you waiting on? You tripping? Sign up to the Patreon and apply to join the School of Hard Knocks. You know what I mean? It's a place you need to definitely be. It's a place where you're gonna get that information that you need and how to teach you how to raise your DNA vibration, how you can be, do, and have anything and everything you want at the Cash Academy. If you haven't subscribed or signed up to the Cash Academy, you bugging. You dig? You bugging. This information that I'm delivering is gonna be on the Cash Academy, short and sweet, live and direct. I ain't wasting no time. I'm giving it to you just how you need it, you dig? So I advise you right now to stop whatever you're doing. Check out the Patreon and definitely check out the Cash Academy, all right? Listen, this episode is going to be a dope one. Like all my other episodes, I'm always going to give you some news you can use. It's always going to be impactful. It's always going to have that definitely, you know, it's going to be some information, man. You know what I mean? It's going to be some information. I'm not a teacher. I'm just a messenger passing information along. That's all I'm doing, you dig? This particular episode is about honor your mother and your father so your days shall be long. Know what I mean? This is very important, man. You feel me? Because a lot of niggas out there right now not honoring the code of being a father. You feel me? So if you're a deadbeat father, you're a deadbeat nigga, I advise you to definitely log off because you might not like this episode. If you're not a mother that's in your child's life, I advise you to log off because you definitely ain't gonna like this episode because it's gonna be live and direct and I'm gonna tell the truth and I'm gonna be directed at you. You know what I mean? Because the truth will set you free. We got to set some of you niggas and some of you women free. The truth will set you free. So listen, man, this is going to be a dope episode. As you can see, I got my man in black outfit on. Yeah, this is swag report real quick, short but sweet. You know what I mean? The swag report. I don't got my man Prince with me right now, but shit, he's close by. He's in spirit. Matter of fact, bring Prince over here real quick. Bring Prince over here real quick. Let's get Prince over here, man. What's up, baby? You good now? See, when I get treats in my hand, that's when he wanna be cool and he wanna chill, you know what I mean? Anytime I got treats, he's gonna behave himself, you feel me? Relax, I got a little bit more for you. Sit. Yeah, I got a little bit more for you. Relax yourself, man. Now let me get a treat. Get something to drink real quick. Relax, baby. Yeah, I got on my man in black outfit, you know what I mean? I'm doing my best impersonation of Will Smith and Man in Black, as you can see, you know what I mean? Black tie, black suit, white shirt, you know what I mean? It's a vibe. I ain't got to tell y'all too much. Y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how it's done, you know what I mean? Ain't a nigga flyer than me, you know what I mean? I am the wave god, as you can see, Mr. Tsunami. Listen, if you're looking for my wave and my hair routine, all you got to do is sign up to the Cash Academy. If you're looking for my skin routine, all you got to do is sign up to the Cash Academy. Don't waste no time, man. Don't play yourself, man. If you want to learn how to raise your DNA vibration, sign up to the Cash Academy. If you want to be, do, and have anything and everything you want in your life, sign up to the Cash Academy. Listen, you need it in your life. Don't waste no time, man. Know what I mean? Don't waste no time. Listen, man, Prince, I ain't got no more treat for you. I just need you to chill, relax while I do this particular episode, all right? Like I said again, I'm shooting 3 episodes today. I got non-stop work to do. I'm on my grind. I'm doing a lot. I'm making things happen. I hope you out there doing the same, man. If you watching me, I'm only trying to encourage people out there to be, do, and have anything they want. I don't want to tell you what to think. I'm trying to teach you how to think. You feel me? That's the game plan, man. To give you that information so you can just make wiser decisions in your life. You feel me? This episode, like I said again, honor your mother and your father so your days shall be long. Before I get into this episode, I want y'all to stop whatever you're doing, share this particular video, share any videos that I have on Instagram, TikTok, wherever my content is at, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to the platform. You feel me? So if you're on YouTube right now watching me, subscribe to the platform. Click the notification button. I'm trying to grow my page to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. You feel me? And why not? I'm the only one doing what I'm doing and giving out the information like I'm doing it. You feel me? So why not share the information, man? We need more niggas like me out there that is, talking about other things other than relationship. A lot of niggas is just talking about relationships all day, 24/7. They don't talk about nothing else, man. All day, 24/7, that's it. That's all they talking about. Men and women not getting along, bickering and fighting and all that other bullshit. Now that's fine, there's a place for that in the atmosphere, but we got too much of that. We need more people like me that's giving that information that's gonna help raise your vibration, that's gonna change your mindset, that's gonna take you to the next location of where you need to be. And that's success, you know what I mean? The location to success, you feel me? So yeah, I encourage anybody that got some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, buy the cameras, set it up, and speak and talk to an audience and give them that information, because trust me, there's somebody looking for the information, but you keeping it all to yourself. Know what I mean? Like I said again, honor your mother and your father so your days shall be long. Now, what I've been noticing is this. Father's Day just went by not too long ago, maybe a week or maybe 2 weeks ago. I forgot. Anyway, I want to say this, man. A lot of you niggas was posting pictures of your kids knowing that you wasn't in your child's life for the whole motherfucking year. Know what I mean? But Father's Day come around and some of you niggas got the nerve. You got the nerve to be posting pictures of your kids, man. Come on, man. Know what I mean? That chick been asking you for diapers for the past 2 months. You still behind on your child support, man. You ain't came around in a minute. The child almost forgot what you look like, nigga. Yeah, but you got the nerve to be posting pictures on Father's Day like you got the best father award of the year. Come on, man. Stop it. We see the cat. The child almost forgot what you look like, nigga. She don't know the last time she seen you, nigga. Your son ain't know the last time you came to a basketball game, a football game. Your son don't know the last time you showed up to anything, nigga, for that matter. Let's talk about it, man. If you don't like what I'm saying, nigga, click off, log off, do whatever you gotta do. Unsubscribe. But we gonna talk about you niggas today, man. You know what I mean? That ain't stepping up to the plate. You feel me? You gotta step up to the plate, man. You had balls enough to go lay down with that woman, go skinny dipping, and big up that woman and gave her a motherfucking baby, but you ain't got the balls to stick around and take care of your responsibilities? Come on, man. Come on, man. But you out here acting like you the boss of the town, or you the nigga that's really putting it down, or you the nigga that's really shining out here, and you out in the club spending money, driving fancy cars, you doing all this extracurricular activities, but you ain't coming around for your child's sporting events. Come on, man. We gotta call these niggas out. We gotta call a spade, man. We don't salute that, man. You feel me? See, I get it, man. Y'all met in the club. It was a one-night stand. You was feeling her. She was feeling you. You had tequila in your system, or you might have had some Henny in your system. You feel me? And you decided to go vegan, man. Yeah, you didn't want to go raw. You went vegan, man. You just wanted to feel everything. I get it. She was fine. And you shot the club up. Now she pregnant. Yeah, and she ain't seen you since, nigga. You dig? A lot of you niggas got kids out of state, out of the country. You feel me? A lot of you niggas got kids literally out of the country. We listen, man, there's a lot of shit going on out here, man. There's a lot of shit going on out here, you dig? Ladies, y'all gotta definitely start taking care of yourself, you feel me? Start understanding that some niggas are trying to trap y'all and put y'all in a situation where y'all gotta really take care of that child for the rest of y'all life without him being involved. Niggas is putting you in a trick bag, you dig? And it's really messed up out here, but that's what's really going on, know what I mean? And I get it, some women out there too, they moving fast too, they promiscuous and they having a good time, man. And that 5 minutes of pleasure costs a lifetime of headache. Fatherhood is a very important job, man. It's very important to have your father in your life. It's very important, man, because I had my father in my life. My mom was the one that didn't stick around, you know what I mean? I'll touch on that in another episode, another podcast, you know what I mean, later on. But I want to touch on the importance of having a father in your life. For me, I got to take off my glasses for this one. For me, right, it was important for me to have my father in my life because he showed me and taught me everything I needed to know, man. You know what I mean? Without teaching me nothing. I always say my father taught me everything without teaching me nothing. He taught me everything through observation. I had to learn just by watching and observing. You dig? He didn't really say much, but I watched and I noticed that he went to work every day at 6 o'clock and he came home at 5 o'clock, ate some food, took a shower and went to bed and did it again for the next 30 years of his life, man. That was dedication. That was consistency. He wanted to make sure we got a roof over our head, the light bill was paid, and we got food on the table, you dig? It wasn't a lot of food, but it was just enough for us to get by. That's what I noticed by having a father in my household when I was coming up, you feel me? My mom wasn't there, so I was lacking in the emotional side because my father wasn't emotional at all, you feel me? Like I said again, he didn't really say too much. Only time he talked to you is when he whooping your ass for making a bad decision or doing some stupid ass shit at school. You feel me? You was definitely gonna get your ass whooping. I got a lot of them. I got a lot of ass whooping. My father didn't play no game, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't play no game. He Jamaican. And you know Jamaican, they don't play no game. They very serious about everything, you feel me? So he's very serious and stern. And I was very, as a kid, I was a rebel. You know what I mean? I didn't want to listen to nothing. That was just me, man. I didn't want to listen to a goddamn thing. I lied a lot. You know what I mean? That's all I did. I got my ass whooped for lying all the time. But it was important for me to get my ass whooped so I could learn that lying was not the motherfucking way to go. See, the truth will set you free. And sometimes it even gets you in trouble. But the most important thing that it does, it frees your conscience. You know what I mean? It's definitely important. You gotta walk around with a positive vibration. You gotta walk around with a positive conscience. You know what I mean? Don't be walking around with a negative conscience because all the lies that you told and all the things that you did wrong, you feel me? So like I said again, my father used to whoop my ass all the time, but him being in my life was very important. It was just me seeing him being around and his presence and his dominance, you dig? This is why I'm the man I am today, because I had a father in my life to show me how to be a man without telling me. He don't gotta sit me down and tell me how to be a man. He was being the example in his day-to-day life, just being responsible. This is why I don't just pay my bills on time. I pay them before the due date because he always paid his bills on time. The light bill was always paid. The rent was always paid. We was never getting no eviction notice. You know what I mean? That was important to me. You feel me? Because I know niggas and friends that I was around, they was getting eviction notice. You know what I mean? They light was getting turned off. Things was looking bad in their household. You dig? They had to come over my house sometimes to sleep. You know what I mean? Just to iron their school clothes or eat a nice home-cooked meal. You dig? Yeah, they was going through it. But my father made sure he provided. And he had poor choice in picking women, I must say, because a lot of women that he picked was definitely not the best choices, and it wasn't the best mother figures. They came and they went. They came and they went. So I didn't really have a mother figure in my life. So anytime I'm dating a female, I always look for that motherly love. I never get it, but I always look for it. You feel me? And it's important that you have the duality in your relationship, that duality in the home when it comes to kids. You feel me? Because they want to see, you know, the mother and the father, because the mother's operating a certain way and she's moving a certain way. I heard a quote the other day by Louis Farrakhan. He said, "The hand that rocks the cradle rules the world." And that was a powerful quote because that's accurate. That's true. I believe it. Because the first person that the child gets to really study is the mother. You know what I mean? That's the first person that child really gravitate to and really get to learn how to be whoever she's gonna be or he's gonna be. You feel me? The mother is very important because she's carrying the child in her stomach for 9 months. So whatever she's eating, the child is eating. Whatever she's feeling, the child is feeling. So it's very important, you dig, to not stress the mother out in this particular stage of a pregnancy because the child is experiencing all of that. You feel me? So it's very important. That statement, "the hand that rocked the cradle rules the world," is important because if you see a no good man out there, you got to understand the reason why he's no good because of the mother not being there in that child's life in the right way, not giving him the nurturing and the love that he deserved when he was younger or that he needed when he was younger. You feel me? Not when he was conceived into the world, but before he came into the world, while he was in the stomach. Those are the times when you gotta nurture and feed that child with love. You feel me? When the child is in the stomach developing, when he's just an embryo. You feel me? You gotta be pouring positive energy, eating positive foods, saying positive affirmations. You dig? Just freeing yourself of all stress and keeping yourself in a pure, positive state of mind. So when that child comes into the world, he's coming into the world with a positive vibration, a positive energy. He's coming in with a DNA that's built for success. You feel me? A lot of times when women are pregnant, they're going through a lot of stress. And the niggas is adding on to the stress by being immature and childish and not stepping up to the plate and being a man. So now you adding on to the stress. She is already going through emotional turmoil just being pregnant because it's so much different things that's happening to her body and she's feeling a certain type of way and you adding on to the stress. You know what I mean? Because you're dealing with the pressures of life and you can't carry the cross on your own. You can't carry your burdens on your own. Now you putting it on her. She don't need that type of bullshit. You feel me? She don't need you stressing her out about things that you need to handle on your own when she's carrying your seed. See, niggas gotta be mindful of all of this, man. You dig? So this is why niggas is out here sliding and gliding and killing everything they could find because the lack of a father, the lack of a mother, them not being emotionally intelligent to deal with their emotions. You feel me? Because they wasn't seeing that in the household when they was growing up. There was no example of that. Y'all was acting like cats and dogs arguing and bickering over nothing. When you can just communicate and talk and have a mature conversation and let the kids see that and be able to soak up that like a sponge and they can learn how to be a better version of y'all too when they grow up. You feel me? Because that's the first teachers. It's the parents. Not when they go to school. The first teachers they get is the parents. You feel me? Now I know it. When you go to school, you're a different person when you go to school. You learn new things because you're around certain people. You're influenced by certain people. So you get to have certain, attitudes and certain behaviors because, you're around your friends. And your friends have certain, behaviors and patterns and traits and bad habits and things of that nature. And sometimes you think they're cool and you pick up some of these bad habits, these traits, and it don't work to your benefit. So it's important that you understand in the beginning stages of your child's life, it's important for the parents to definitely be there, you know what I mean? And just make sure that presence is felt. Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. The wait is finally over. For everybody that's in my DM asking me about mentorship, y'all asking me about how did I raise my vibration, what's my hair routine, what's my skin routine. Y'all asking me all type of questions, man. Listen, the wait is over. All you got to do right now is click the link and sign up to the Cash Academy, the School of Hard Knocks, where you can create a successful mindset, the place where you can be, do, and have anything and everything you want, where we can teach you how to raise your vibration so you can raise your currency, man. Listen, it's a School of Hard Knocks. I'm laying the game out for you. I'm giving you the recipe to success. All you got to do is click the link right now. You don't got to ask me questions in my DM no more. Join the community of thinkers, and we're going to share information. We're going to have one-on-one dialogue. All you got to do is sign up right now, join the School of Hard Knocks. I'm going to take you to the next level in the game, all right? Cheers. Feel me? Like I said again, my father's presence is the reason why I am the man I am today. You feel me? His presence. He didn't have to sit me down and tell me much. But his presence was a blessing. You know what I mean? Just him being there. Like I said again, now I might not be that emotionally intelligent because my father didn't sit me down and tell me about the birds and the bees and how to treat a woman and how to, live life with a woman. I had to learn that on my own through trial and error. Like I told y'all before, the streets is the worst place to teach a man how to be a man. You do not want to learn how to be a man from the streets, man. That's the worst place to get the information from, man. The worst place to learn how to be a man is from the streets because niggas ain't gonna give you the right game, man. You feel me? It's like trial and error. You gotta figure it out on your own, man. It's like trying to put a puzzle together, you feel me? You taking pieces from over here, pieces from over there, and you trying to put this puzzle together to try to, you know what I mean, make up or develop your personality, develop your character, you feel me? You take a little bit of this, you take a little bit of that, and you learning from a lot of people that are really, you know what I mean, criminal-minded. Because when you're in the streets, you're dealing with a lot of different, you know, people who are involved in all kind of shit. So, like I said again, man, you got to put this puzzle together to try to make up the characteristics of you. You feel me? And it's very difficult and it's very challenging. And you got a lot of niggas out here that's being poor examples. You feel me? That's why these niggas ain't really stand-up guys no more. You know what I mean? Niggas are really not stand up. You feel me? You're dealing with a lot of people out there that's really, man, when I say bitch made, just cowards, niggas ain't got no morals or no integrity, you feel me? There's a lot of niggas out there that just don't know how to be men, and they learning from the streets. And the streets is not a place to go to learn how to be a man. See, they got school to teach you how to be a basketball player. You can go to school to be an accountant. You can go to school to be a lawyer. You can go to school to be a doctor, but there's no school to teach you how to be a man. There's no school to teach you how to be a father. There's no school to teach you how to be a mother. It's really hard out here, and motherfuckers gotta learn through trial and error. That's why it's important that we share the game with each other. Each one teach one. If I learn how to be a good father, if I see myself being one of the best dads in the world, and I'm showing that in my example and how I live my life, and my kid is letting me understand that and know that, and my kid is telling me that, and I'm feeling that, and I'm seeing that in my own life, and I'm doing the right things, and my kid is growing up to be a great mature adult, and you feel like you got some type of knowledge, you got some type of understanding or wisdom in that particular element of life, it's important that you share that information with the next generation that's coming behind. Don't keep it to yourself, man. If you a good mother and you learn a few things on the job while you was being a mom, and you got a few tips out there that you could share with someone, share that, man, because it ain't enough people out there that's sharing the information on how to be a good mother and how to be a good father, you feel me? Like I said, majority of us are learning on the job. Now, I don't got no kids. See, the reason why I ain't got no kids is because I'm very selective. You know what I mean? I'm very selective. I don't want to have kids with anybody. I got to make sure I pick the mother of my child very wisely. I got to make sure that she is mature enough to deal with not only me, but deal with the child and deal with us together. You feel me? Because there's a lot of times where a woman becomes pregnant, she puts all the attention on the child, but forget about the man. And that causes a lot of friction in the relationship, and that causes them to separate. You feel me? So she has to have the capability to not only raise the child, but also cater to me in a certain way. And I could also help her through the process of growing and raising this child as well. You feel me? But she can't give the child all of the attention and then neglect me. It's important for women to understand that you have to know how to balance the two. And a lot of people and a lot of women out there don't know how to do that. They don't know how to balance the two, you feel me? But there's a lot of women who have. So the women that are out there who got the knowledge and know how to balance raising a child and being with your man and having your husband in your life or having your man in your life, share that information, give that game away. There's a young lady out there right now who's in love with a boyfriend or in love with a man, and she has a baby and she's trying to balance the two, and she's lost and she don't know where to find the information because everybody's out there talking nonsense on the internet. You know what I mean? Everybody's out there talking nonsense, man. You feel me? They just talking about relationships and things of that nature that don't benefit nobody. We need to start talking about things that is going to benefit the next generation. Don't be selfish just because you made it to a certain point in your life and that's it. You feel like you don't gotta give nobody no game or share no game. But it's important for us to share the game, man. That's where we falling short. We not sharing the information enough. And it's important that we gotta teach each other the things that we learned. You know what I mean? Anyway, a lot of y'all niggas are missing y'all blessing because you wasn't honoring your mother and your father when you was younger. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all niggas are missing blessings because of it, you feel me? There's a lot of niggas out there was disrespectful to their moms, disrespectful to their fathers. Now they got kids, you know what I mean, that's grown and disrespecting them. See, what goes around comes around, you feel me? So that's the reason why a lot of y'all are struggling too when it comes to raising kids, because y'all wasn't good kids when y'all was growing up. Y'all wasn't honoring y'all mother and y'all father. See, I come up in a time where you had to respect your moms or your dad. It was no if, ands, or but. It was no question about it. You feel me? You getting your ass whooped if you disrespect your father or your mother. It wasn't no, I'm gonna put you on timeout. It wasn't no Tommy, go to the corner or stare at the wall for hours. It wasn't no go to your room. Nah, it was go to your room after you get your ass whooped. You feel me? See, I had one of those fathers that was serious, like I said again. When I came home from school and I knew he was coming home at 5 o'clock, nigga, I'd go in the bedroom and go act like I'm sleeping. I put the cover over my head and act like I'm sleeping because he was a no-nonsense type of guy. I was scared of my father. We didn't have a good relationship growing up. You know what I mean? Our relationship was very rocky. We went through a lot of things growing up. But you know what? I got to give him his props because no matter what, he stayed down. You feel me? Even though we wasn't getting along and our relationship was very rocky, he stayed down. He was there. And it's important for you to be there. Your presence, like I said, is a blessing. You dig? See, I had a homeboy, you feel me, that used to argue with his parents all the time. You know what I mean? Particularly his mom. He used to argue with his mom all the time. And this when I knew Spanish niggas was crazy, because this was the first Spanish person I've ever seen in the Bahamas or anywhere, period. I didn't even really know too much about different cultures. I was that young, you know what I mean? I really didn't, we didn't have a lot of different Spanish people inside of the Bahamas when I was growing up, you know what I mean? He was Puerto Rican. We didn't have no Colombians or Dominicans or anything like that. It was a Puerto Rican family that lived up the block from us, right? And I went up to his crib one day and I saw him arguing with his mom. And while he was arguing with his mom, he's drinking a Corona, and he threw the Corona bottle at his mom. And when he threw the Corona bottle at his mom, I was like, yo, what are you doing? You bugging. You dig? And his mom, it didn't hit his mom because she ducked it. But the fact that he even threw it at his mom, that was just a bugged out situation. That's when I knew. I said, oh shit, Spanish niggas is bugged the fuck out. They wild. They some different kind of niggas. You dig? But yeah, and all throughout his life, he just couldn't get it right. He had nothing but trials and tribulations all throughout his life because he didn't honor his mother and his father while he was growing up. You feel me? A lot of niggas is missing their blessings and having a fucked up life right now because they wasn't honoring their mother and their fathers. You feel me? I don't care how many ass whoopings I took, man. Ain't nowhere in hell I was ever gonna raise my hand at my father and act like I was about to do something to him in a negative way. That just wasn't the type of time I was on. That just wasn't how I was raised, man. And there's niggas out there that's literally whooping their parents' ass. You got parents out there that's scared of their kids, man. There's some crazy ass shit, but you got parents out there that's literally scared of their kids. You feel me? Because their kids is uncontrollable. You dig? And they not honoring the chain of command. And somewhere down the line, someone dropped the ball. Somewhere down the line, someone dropped the ball. And I believe the father not being in the child's life to exemplify that dominance causes kids to rebel. That's why it's important for you to be better and not bitter. You dig? You cannot be one of those baby moms that is bitter and not better. That's keeping your child away from the father because you and him didn't work out. You mad at him for shit that he did 5 years ago. You mad at him at things he did when y'all first met. Let's talk about it. Baby mama's not better, they bitter. Yeah, bitter baby moms. Keeping the kids away from the father because she didn't like how the relationship ended. The nigga did some foul shit 5 years ago and you won't let it go. You keeping the kids away. You're using the kids as a tool, you know what I mean, to manipulate the situation. You got him on child support and he can't pay it because he can't get a job because he don't have an ID because the court system already took his ID from him because of the high increased child support amount that he owes. You feel me? There's a lot that goes on when it comes to the system, man, on why niggas be fucked up out here, you dig? Like I said again, 5 minutes of pleasure costs you a lifetime of headaches. And if you're not with a woman that's better and not bitter, yeah, you're gonna go through hell and high water with this woman, you dig? And a lot of niggas are dealing with it right now. They going through hell and high water with their baby moms. I know a few, man. I got friends right now that haven't seen their kids in 2 to 3 years. Why? Because the baby mama's keeping them away. And I told them before they got married to the chick, man, you sure you want to get married to this chick right now? He said, yeah, she got 2 of my kids, you know what I mean? So, you know, she had 2 kids for me. That's why I figured I'd get married to her. And in my mind, I'm thinking, nigga, you ain't this marriage type. You know what I mean? You not suitable to be married right now in your life, man. You do a lot of shit behind closed doors with these other females out here that she don't know about. You sure you want to get married? He said, yeah, I showed up to the wedding, you know what I'm saying? That's my man, so I'm going to support it. But I try to, you know what I mean, let him know, if you're not really ready to be 100% faithful, don't even mess with that. Don't even go down that road. But he went anyway, got married, 2 years later, divorced. 6 months after that, got $125,000 child support debt that he got to pay. And that's his life, you feel me? Never seen $100,000 in his life, but he got $100,000 debt. Matter of fact, over $100,000, you feel me? And that's a lot of niggas' story out there. They fucked up in the game. They ain't never had $100,000 in their life, but they over $100,000 in debt because of child support. Like I said again, man, 5 minutes of pleasure can cost you a lifetime of pain, man. So when you sleep with these women and you go vegan, just remember, this 5 minutes can cost you a lifetime of pain. You better off strapping it up. And let me say this too, because we're not going to just put it all on the niggas, man. There's a lot of women out there that don't mind going skinny dipping. Yeah, I'm going to say that again, man. I'm going to say that for the people in the back, so y'all could definitely hear what I'm trying to convey. There's a lot of women out there that don't mind going skinny dipping, but you ain't telling that nigga put a condom on. There's a lot of women in my lifetime that I've met that didn't mind me going vegan, you feel me? They didn't mind if I went skinny dipping, but it was just my choice to put on a condom. You feel me? They didn't mention nothing about a condom. Let's keep it all the way real. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. We're not just gonna blame it on the niggas like the niggas is going skinny dipping by themselves. Nah, they going skinny dipping together with the women. So the women is definitely letting this shit, you know what I mean, go by. They letting this shit slide. They don't mind letting a motherfucker eat the sushi raw. You feel me? Yeah. Let's talk about it, man. Like I said again, we gotta be more smarter adults out here, man. We can't be having kids out here by mistake. We too grown for that. You over the age of 25, you too grown to be having kids by mistake. You too grown to be meeting somebody in the club and going skinny dipping. Next minute now, she's calling you the next day. She's pregnant. You don't got enough money for the plan B. She has the baby. Now you stuck and out of luck. 6 months later, you on child support. Ain't nothing going right in your life. You can't get out of this hole. So you know what happens? The system digs a bigger hole. And a lot of niggas are fucked up like that right now, man. It is what it is. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. This is why niggas is behind on everything. They can't catch up just because of that 5 minutes of pleasure. Pussy's one hell of a drug. That's why I'm fasting, and I'm staying clean. You know what I mean? I'm staying clean. I'm not an abuser. I'm a user, but I'm not an abuser. You feel me? Can't abuse a drug, man. You gotta know how to say no. You gotta know how to just preserve your energy and put that energy into positive things that you need to do, man. Put that energy in trying to achieve your goals. All my life I heard the expressions, you gotta fake it to make it. But I never really subscribed to that concept because I believe you gotta think it to make it. See, whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe it can achieve. Change your mind and you can change your life.
Take a whiff, I'm the black Richie Rich. Do it all on my own. I ain't never need a cause it's all in the wrist. She in love with the sniff. I'm in love with the bricks. Like I'm short, like I'm thick. Make a bust like the rhyme. Only hit it one time.
Sexual energy is very strong, has a lot of particle flow, but you have to direct that energy into something that you want to achieve. That's one of the strongest energy in the world. That energy force, that sexual energy, that's how the wealthy gain their wealth, by knowing how to maneuver sexual energy. It's called sexual transmutation. Get the book, Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill talk about it in that book. It's very important that you understand and learn and read that chapter over and over and over and over so you could understand and overstand that you can transfer that sexual energy to gain the things you want in your life. You feel me? Let's not just waste it on people you care nothing about. People that you might not see today or tomorrow. Stop wasting that energy, man. Put that energy to good use, man. There's some things that you want to do. There's some things that you're trying to accomplish. Put that sexual energy into things that you want to accomplish. Stop being a motherfucking horny ass nigga that acts like you ain't had pussy in a million years and you just came home from jail and you trying to knock everything that's moving. Niggas is so horny out here, man. They'll fuck a goat if they put heels on it, man. That's how niggas be moving out here, man. That's why they can't get nothing. they can't get their shit together, man. That's what they focus on. Instead of focus on taking care of them kids, instead of focus on taking care of their responsibility, they focus on trying to find the next joint so they can knock it up. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know how these niggas be having 10 kids and they be 21 years old. Niggas be 20 motherfucking one and got 10 kids. I do not understand that shit, man. But that lets me know these niggas are leading with their little head, not their big head. They got the game fucked up. Because if you're 21, 22 years old, 23 years old, and you got 10 kids, man, you making a lot of motherfucking bad decisions in your life, man. You setting yourself up for failure, man. Kids raising kids. That's why these niggas is out here sliding and gliding, like I said, killing each other over nothing. You dig? They don't got no OG. They don't got nobody to tell them no game. They father as young as them. So the cycle repeats itself, man. Niggas be young, dumb, and just lost out here in the world, you feel me? That's why it's important for us to put out this positive information, man. You feel me? That's why it's important for us to share this information, man, because ain't no OGs out there no more. Niggas is watching rappers and watching everybody else and thinking that's how life should be. Not understanding, man, that ain't reality, you dig? Don't confuse fantasy with reality. You know what I mean? You can have dreams, just don't live in the dream world. You feel me? It's very important. I want y'all to understand this, man. Like I said, honor your father and your mother so your days shall be long. The hand that rocked the cradle rules the world. The mothers are very important, man. You are creating these men out here. Your grandmothers, the mothers out here, these are the examples. You are the first person that child gets to have a connection with. I have to stress that because some women be blaming niggas for being the way they are. You dig? Saying these niggas ain't shit, but the nigga came from you. So what you mean the nigga ain't shit? You saying men ain't shit, but the men came from the women. So somebody's fucking up here. So we got to get to the source of the problem. We got to get to the root of the issue. We got to get to the root of the issue. That's the only way you're going to solve the issue is getting to the root of it. And when you go deep and you get below the surface, you realize it starts in the womb. That's where it starts from, you dig? It starts from in the womb. So if you trying to have a society full with men that are honorable, that has integrity, that respects women, that understands the difference between being a boy and a man, you dig? You're gonna have to start that cycle or that process from in the womb. You gotta start that process early. You can't just say these niggas ain't shit, but you raising these niggas, man. You are the one that are raising these men. It don't start when he's in the world and he becomes of the world. Nah, it starts when he's in the womb. So be mindful of how you feeling and what you saying and what you watching and what you doing while that baby's in your stomach. Don't go watch no scary movies. Don't go watch no hood flicks where everybody's getting killed and shot and dying, where there's nothing but pain and mayhem and death. You gotta breathe life into that child. You gotta only surround yourself with people that wanna see the best for you. There might even be a new movie out, Bad Boys, what is it called, Bad Boys 4? That's out right now with Will Smith and Martin. Everybody going to see it. Yeah, I get it. It's a dope ass movie. I'm probably gonna go see it, but I ain't pregnant, you dig? You are. If you're a pregnant woman, that ain't a movie that you wanna go see. See, what you putting inside your mind is being transferred to that child while he's in your stomach or while she's in your stomach. You feel me? So it's important that you only watch things that is positive and that is going to raise your vibration. Don't go watch that scary movie that you like. I know you love scary movies and you want to watch this new flick that just came out. Nah, while you pregnant, you can't be watching nothing like that, man. So it's important, like I said again, it starts inside the womb. You know what I mean? The hand that rocked the cradle rules the world. You feel me? I heard that quote from Minister Farrakhan and I felt like I needed to share that with y'all, man, because it's a very powerful quote, like I said again. Niggas ain't shit, but they being raised by the women. You feel me? So if the nigga ain't shit, man, that means the mother ain't shit. You feel me? I gotta say that again. So if the nigga ain't shit, that means the mother who raised them ain't shit. You feel me? Or the mother who conceived them and brought them into the world ain't shit. You dig? So it's important, man, that you know that it starts in the womb. It don't start when the child is out here in the world. The hand that rocked the cradles rules the world, man. So it's important that y'all really understand that the two-parent household is mandatory. You need the yin and the yang. It takes two to tango. We gotta come together. It takes a village to raise a family. You dig? See, I didn't have my moms in my life, so I'm not that emotionally intelligent. And I'm man enough to admit that. When it comes to women, I'm not really the affectionate type. That's why I like my women to be affectionate. Opposites attract. I like women that are catering and that are affectionate because that's not something that I bring to the table. I bring a different type of energy. That's why the women that I like in my life, I need them to have that feminine energy that's loving and supporting. That's the type of energy I want. That's the type of energy I need. If a woman is not loving, supporting, catering, nurturing, then that's not the woman for me. Opposite attract. I need a woman that's the opposite of me. I bring other attributes to the table, but these are the things that I want from her because I was lacking that when I was growing up. Didn't have a mom in my life, so I had to learn from the school of hard knocks. You feel me? I got my information from the streets. Like I said again, the streets is the worst place to find information on how to be a man. I didn't have the best teachers, but I did what I can. I saw a lot of drug dealers, I saw a lot of players, I saw a lot of robbers, criminals, people that's moving around doing their thing. And they had certain qualities that I felt like I wanted to mimic after and add to my personality traits. And I took the good and I took some of the bad. But you know what? It helped make me the man I am today. I got rid of the bad and I hold on to the good. So don't let the streets raise your kids, man. Because the streets would take your kid and never give him back. I want y'all to understand that, man. The streets would take your kid and never give him back. Know what I mean? Don't let the streets raise your kids. Don't let TikTok, don't let Instagram, don't let nobody raise your kids but you, man. When I was coming up, that's where I was getting my information from, man. BT, MTV, Source magazines, Vibe magazines. That's where I was getting all the game from and getting all the jewels from and being in the streets, man. Through God's grace, I made it out. You might not be that lucky. See, I understand that you may not like that man. You got a grudge against that man. He did something wrong to you and that you can't get over. But that ain't got nothing to do with the kid, man. So don't keep the man away from that child because of the grudge that you holding inside. And vice versa, man. Yeah, I know you was in love with her. You know what I mean? She might have slept with your best friend. She might have slept with your ops. But that ain't got nothing to do with the kid, man. So you gotta let her come in that child's life so she could be able to have that opportunity to show some love to that kid. So it's important that she get that energy from both parents, you feel me? It's very important, man, you know what I mean? Too much of us are being raised in a single parent home. And we out here looking for love in the wrong places. And that's why we end up in all type of shit, man. Like I said again, the streets would take your kids and never give them back, man. The streets is not the place where you need to be if you trying to learn how to be a man or a woman, man. The streets would trick you out of your position quick, fast, in a hurry, man. Don't play no games out there, man. Go walk on the sidewalk, man. They got sidewalks for a reason, man. Take your ass and Walk on that sidewalk, man. You feel me? Honor your mother and your father so your days shall be long. A lot of you niggas are missing your blessing because y'all are not honoring your mothers and your fathers. A lot of you niggas are going through hell and high water right now because of the things that you've done to your parents, man. All my life I heard the expressions, you gotta fake it to make it. But I never really subscribed to that concept because I believe you gotta think it to make it. See, whatever the mind of man can conceive and bring itself to believe, it can achieve. Change your mind and you can change your life.
Take a whiff, I'm the I'm the black Richie Rich. Do it all on my own. I ain't never need a cause it's all in the wrist. She in love with the sniff. I'm in love with the bricks. Like I'm short, like I'm thick. Make a bust like the rhyme. Only hit it one time.
Feel me? I was never disrespectful to my mother or my father. Even though my mother wasn't in my life, I loved her more than I even loved my father who was in my life. That's how strong the connection was, you feel me? That's how powerful that connection is, man. Between a mother and a son. There's no love like a father and a daughter and a mother and a son. There's no love stronger than that. There's no love stronger than having a child of your own, a piece of you. See, I know the type of father I'm gonna be when I decide to have a kid. I know the type of man that I'm gonna be. I know I'm gonna stand up to the responsibility. I know I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that I'm in my child's life. It don't matter if me and the baby mother's not getting along. It don't matter what she's trying to do and trying to stop me from being there. I don't care if I gotta go to court 100 times, 1,000 times. I'm gonna make sure that my presence is felt. I don't care what amount of money I gotta spend, what amount of risk I gotta take. I'm gonna always be in my child's life. That's why I'm very cautious about the women I select to choose to have my child, you feel me? She has to be mentally prepared for that responsibility. See, I ain't gonna play about mine, you feel me? I'm gonna be serious about mine. And I'm gonna make sure I'm raising kings and queens. So I ain't playing about nothing when it comes to kids, you dig? I'm gonna make sure stand on mine. Ain't nothing gonna keep me away from mine, you dig? So I wanna give a special shout out to all the fathers out there that's holding it down and that's being a positive influence in the child's life, and especially the mothers as well that's holding it down, being the mom and the dad when the dad ain't around. I gotta give the respect and honor to y'all because you know what? Y'all got a very difficult job and y'all holding it down and y'all not complaining, and it gets tough sometimes, but y'all move forward, y'all hold your head up high, and y'all make sure to take care of y'all business. You dig? So I gotta definitely give y'all a shout out to the moms and the fathers out there that's taking care of their kids and that's holding it down and being a positive influence in their child's life. It's very important that y'all understand that y'all are noticed and y'all appreciate it, you dig? If nobody told y'all, y'all appreciate it. I'm telling y'all that today. You feel me? And again, I want to say this too for the fathers out there that think they need to get a pat on their back just because they taking care of the responsibilities or they brought some diapers home or they paid a motherfucking bill. Let me let you know this right now. You don't get no motherfucking reward for doing what you supposed to do, nigga. There's no reward for doing what you're supposed to do, nigga. You supposed to take care of your seed, nigga. You supposed to take care of the responsibilities. You supposed to make sure that the mother is in the safest place possible, that she's living in the best environment to raise your seed, nigga. Come on, man. You don't get no motherfucking reward or pat on your back for that shit, nigga. And if you looking for it, nigga, pull your pants up, nigga. You acting like a bitch. You heard? You don't get rewarded for taking care of your responsibilities. You supposed to make sure that the baby moms is living in the best suitable place to raise your child. You feel me? The environment that you raise that child in is very important. Very important. So I gotta say that and I gotta stress that, man. There's no reward for doing the things you supposed to do. And some of you niggas be looking like y'all be wanting a pat on y'all back. Some of y'all niggas be looking like y'all want a gift or something for doing what you supposed to do. Nigga, you laid down with the female, you know what I mean? You decided to go skinny dipping. You decided to go knock her up. So you got to decide to take care of the responsibility, man. Listen, man, y'all know what it is, man. Before I leave, I want to give y'all a movie recommendation, man. Y'all know I'm a movie connoisseur, and I think this movie is the perfect movie for this particular episode, and that's called The Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah, I know you might have seen it before, or you haven't seen it before. You need to go watch it. If you're a father, if you're a mother, or you're just a person that want to be inspired, watch the movie The Pursuit of Happiness. You know what I mean? That's my movie recommendation for this week. Y'all leave it in the comment if you've seen it, and let me know what you think about it. Also, man, like I said again, that movie's going to inspire you and motivate you, and that's going to give you the drive that you need to keep on pushing forward, man. Shout out to all the good fathers out there that's holding it down, and shout out to the mothers that's being the mother and the father and doing what they supposed to do, man. I gotta give y'all a special thank you. This episode is dedicated to y'all. Take care of your responsibilities, hold it down, honor your mother and your father so your days shall be long. It's yours truly, Liquid Cash. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Liquid Cash, y'all know the rest. Cheers.
$250,000 on the neck, 100,000 on the vet, 50,000 left in cash. I'm a nigga, don't forget. Don't insult my intellect. I got millions in assets. You invest in your cash yet, or tricking on bad shit?